Hey there, my name is Seppo Pusa, and I want to welcome you again to Acne 1-in-1, what Einstein would have done to get clear. This is the third and the final lesson. In the first two lessons, we discussed the two mistaken ideas we have in the West that make it harder for you to get clear. And in this lesson, we are going to take a look how you can finally end the curse of acne from your life, and to end it for good. But before we get to that, we have to review just a tiny bit. See, many acne victims make the mistake of thinking that something causes their acne. They believe that if they can just find that one elusive cause and eliminate it, then they would finally get rid of acne. And they scour the internet for possible causes and fixes for those causes. But as you probably gathered by now, I'm not a big fan of this approach, and that's just for purely practical reasons. It rarely works, as I'm sure even you have discovered. So let me give you a better look at, or a better way to think about acne, and that's called the baseline of health concept, and it's something I learned from one of the leading health authorities in the natural health field, and he's called Dr. John Barron. And this picture explains the concept. And in the x-axis, you'll see a few selected functions and organs in the human body. And on the y-axis, we have the level of health. In this case, it represents the level of health of each of those functions and organs. And naturally, depending on your genetic makeup, some of the organs and functions are in better shape than others. And when we connect the health of each of those functions and organs, we get what Dr. Barron calls the baseline of health, and that's the blue line in the picture. And about the baseline of health, you need to understand that it's in constant motion. Substances and influences that are harmful to you press the baseline of health downwards, and in the picture you'll see a few examples of these. Whereas healthy substances and influences lift the baseline of health up. And in practice, that usually means working to improve the 6 elements of health we discussed in the previous lessons. So, depending on how you treat your body, the baseline of health is either going up or coming down. And finally, in the picture you see the red line, which represents acne. And anytime some part of your baseline of health dips below the red line, you get acne. And of course this concept is highly simplified, and the baseline of health is just a concept. I show it to you to offer a different way of thinking about acne. So instead of seeing acne as something that's caused by one or few things, it's better to think of it as a result of slow and steady degradation of health that has been going on for several years. And if you want to get over acne, you have to reverse the process. You have to lift the baseline of health above the acne line. And you can do that by minimizing the harmful substances and influences from your life, and by working to improve the 6 elements of health. And as you do that, you slowly lift your baseline of health, and your breakouts start to get milder and milder until in one day they stop completely. But unfortunately, this process may take some time. But thinking about acne this way should make it easier to go through this healing period. Because healing really is a reversal of the disease process. And just like acne didn't happen in a day, it also won't go away in a day. Of course, there are exceptions to what I'm saying. In some cases, such as food allergies, you can get very quick results simply by eliminating the allergenic foods from your diet. But I believe the baseline of health concept applies to most acne victims. Finally, I want to explore the question why some acne treatments work for some people but have no effect on others. And this is easily explained with the baseline of health concept. So let's say both Mike and Tina have acne, and Tina reads about a Pimples Be Gone supplement, which It's not real, of course, and decides to try it. And lo and behold, her acne goes away in just a few days. And then she goes to the acne forums and raves about the supplement and declares it as a miracle and that everybody else should take it. Well, Mike reads about this and he gets excited reading about Tina's experiences and immediately sets out to buy a 6-month Super Saver supply of Pimples Be Gone, thinking that he finally found the answer. Well, he takes the delivery and immediately starts taking the Pimples Be Gone supplement. The next morning he runs to the bathroom expecting a miracle, yet his skin is still the same. A week goes by, no change. 2 weeks, a month, until finally his 6-month Super Saver supply runs out, but he still has acne. So why is it that the Pimples Be Gone supplement worked so well for Tina, but made no difference to Mike? Well, here's Tina's baseline of health graph. As you can see, Tina's acne was caused by problems in the liver function. The Pimples Be Gone supplement supported her liver enough to lift her baseline of health above the acne line, so she got clear. But here's Mike's baseline of health curve. As you'll see, the Pimples Be Gone supplement also helped his liver and Mike's immune system, but this had no effect on his skin, on his acne, because it was caused by hormonal imbalance and problems with the digestive system. So, the Pimples Be Gone supplement worked for both Tina and Mike. It's just that they suffered from entirely different problems. So, how do you know what causes your acne? How do you know what parts of your baseline of health have dipped below the acne line? Well, that's the issue. There's no way to know. We have no way of identifying what works and what doesn't work in your body. Even with all the diagnostic tools, the best the doctors can do is offer educated guesses, and doctors are wrong almost as often as they are right. And further, to make things even more difficult, the examples I showed are highly simplified. The human body is actually a highly complex system where all the parts are connected and affect each other. So there rarely is such a simple and clear-cut cause for acne. And finally, to make the mess even bigger, even if we could pinpoint the exact problems, there's no way you could actually do anything about it. There's no way you can tweak and adjust the different functions and organs in the body. Some herbs and supplements do and can support certain organs, but that's still a far cry from actually being able to adjust and control them. So given all this, the only reliable way to permanently cure acne is to support your entire body and allow it to heal whatever needs to be healed. And that, my friend, is the inconvenient truth about acne. And how do you support the entire body so that it can heal itself? Well, I think you already know the answer to this one. You do that by minimizing the harmful substances and influences from your life, and by improving the 6 elements of health. And if you'd like to know the nitty-gritty details about getting permanently clear skin, I suggest you to check out my book, Clear for Life, A Lifestyle for Health, Happiness and Clear Skin. And you can read it for free on the address you see on the screen. Well, that's it for Acne 101, what Einstein would have done to get clear. I hope you enjoyed it, and I wish you best of luck on the road to permanently clear skin.